My name is Denise Grant Fletcher and I teach the Microsoft Systems and Exchange curriculum. I've been working with Microsoft servers since 1996. That's when I first got my MCSE. In 1997 is when I started working with Microsoft Exchange. My favorite thing about Windows Server is just how many things we can do with it now. It can really help us. It really makes our life a little bit easier. PowerShell is amazing. We don't need to script things anymore. We can do it with PowerShell. Administration has been simplified. Well, the whole idea behind that is that it's actually more difficult now than it ever has been. There's more that has to be administered. So we need something to help us, and I think that Microsoft really has with PowerShell. One of my favorite exercises is in the group policy class. Most people have used group policies, but they haven't used group policy preferences. So in the exercise, we first of all show them how to create a group policy preference. Then we show them the different options that they have, so they don't have to script everything in. Most of the attendees are very excited because they realize, hey, look what I can do now. I can go in there, I can modify INI files in everybody's desktop, I can create shortcuts, I can map printers, I can map drives, and they never knew that they could actually do it before that exercise. I once taught an Exchange 2007 course where we discussed dial tone recovery. I found that most of the attendees did not know what a dial tone recovery was. So I gave an example of a client of mine where the mail flow stopped and that we were able to restore mail flow first to meet their service level agreement. We then did an exercise on it which gave them a step-by-step guide to basically doing a dial tone recovery. The next day, one of my attendees didn't show up. He came in really late in the afternoon, and when he got there, he said he was amazed that at 3 o'clock that morning he'd had a server failure, that he was able to use the exercise manual and the idea of doing it from the examples that we gave him to actually implement the dial tone recovery. We all cheered for him. My attendees inspire me with their voracious desire to learn. They come in and they just want to soak up everything you say. So that means that I have to stay on the bleeding edge. I have to make sure that the answers that I give them are really going to help them, that are going to solve their problem.